shipping. I've been shopping. Hopefully you've been doing the same. We still have flex pay, 30-day return policy. All of those things being said, I said we're amongst friends, but you might have friends or unintended friends in your home. What am I talking about? There are critters, they're getting a free buffet. As human beings or our pets, fur babies, we shed skin cells. And guess what? That creates a free lunch for a bunch of stuff that we do not want in our mattresses, we do not want in our pillows, we do not want in our sofa cushions. And when you think about it, no matter how clean you keep your home, you can't get them out unless you have something like this. Because yeah, you wash your sheets once a week or what have you. This was actually developed by a doctor, and it's one of the few products in the world that actually kills, disrupts those little guys because they got little pinchers, little claws, and then removes them because it is a calibrated vacuum. So we have it here for you for the best price I've ever seen us do. In fact, even if you went to that website that is named after a river, they're selling this for more money. This is actually at or near our former today's special price. And guess what? Free shipping, $46.66 on your credit card, 567734. Alexandra Baker, our BFF in the home, is joining us. Alexandra, I love you, and you know how much I love you, but I'm glad that you're doing this from home for two reasons. A, I get to spy on your beautiful decorations.
Welcome to my bedroom. Thank you. This
I love
is my bedroom, believe it or not.
And B, my nose doesn't get irritated because you know when we used to do these shows together, I have allergies and asthma.
Stand back.
And I'd have to back away. I'm like, I gotta blow my nose because we forget about the stuff that's living in our cushions and our pillows and our mattresses, and this is gonna kill and get it out, right?
Absolutely. So if this is the first time that you're ever seeing this presentation, you're in for a treat. Because here, in all seriousness, if you're suffering from allergies, you're going to bed at night and you have that, runny nose, watering eyes, you're coughing, or you can hear your little ones coughing, that hacking cough, or maybe it's even happening to you. If you suffer from allergies, especially from allergens, one of the worst allergens, there's mold, there's house dust, there's all kinds of things, but the dust mites are a culprit. And so this is RAYCOP, and RAYCOP is a completely different appliance than maybe anything you've ever seen. It's not just a vacuum, it's an ultraviolet light vacuum. This is actually working with the power of ultraviolet light. This is a 6-inch wide UVC. C is a particularly strong spectrum of ultraviolet light. And then that is going to change the DNA of those dust mites. And so it's going to halt their ability to even hatch, because we're talking about their eggs, we're talking about their fecal matter, their carcasses when they die, and of course the dust mites themselves, wreaking havoc on your allergies. But as I started sharing this presentation for the last couple of years, we found out that that UV light is also killing viruses, bacteria, influenza A, other germs. So it has become critically important to have this RAYCOP in your home, especially during these times. But look at what I'm doing. I'm doing this right over my sheets. I can do this over my mattress pad. I can go over my pillows. Oh, don't you wish that I was in your home right now and passing this right over your pillow, just because it's sanitizing. It's killing all of those viruses and bacteria stuff, and it's also pulling in all of that matter. I'm going to explain in just a little bit exactly how this works, but I love doing this. If this was a regular vacuum, you could not pass this over your decorative pillows like this. All of this gets dust mites from our shedding dead skin cells. Upwards of 10 million dust mites are in our beds. Now, if you have some leather and you cannot get sanitizer or alcohol on your really good leather bags, you want to give it, a little pass this way. And then, of course, if you have stuffed animals, we're not always thinking, oh, let me do an entire load or even throw the stuffed animals into the washing machine. And then they're holding this close to their nose. This is going to work well in that way. Now here, let me show you what a big deal this is. This is the reveal, okay? This is a big deal. Come in for this, okay? Now, it's not just lint. It's not just hair from the pet. There's all kinds of debris in this large filter. This is one of two filters. You have this filter, and then you have the HEPA filter, because it is an allergen product, okay? But there are things, little microorganisms in this that are, you can't even, because we're cleaning the unseen. We're going to get to the root of the problem for allergies. We are really going to make this a solution for you that you've been looking for. But remember, this is what the dust cup looks like when it's clean. So this is the type of clean, since we're all deep cleaning now, that I want for you. And of course, the HEPA filter, and we'll talk about that in just a second. Don't forget the pet beds too.
We will indeed. And hey, Steve, I just want to double check. Do we have that HEPA filtration kit still available on hsn.com? If not, I do have that item number from Alexandra, 724-499, 724-499. Hopefully there are a few in quantities, because we always get a lot of people asking about that. Remember, you are channel surfing, and I always say and feel that things are guided. This is a way to kill, to disrupt, to clean and get those critters out. And RAYCOP really kind of created a whole new industry, or a whole new category here at HSN. The thing for me is this does what other vacuums, oh, thank you, Steve. There's that item number 4, additional filters if you'd like them. But we just have limited quantities, I'm sure. But this is calibrated. So this is specifically calibrated to disrupt those little claws and to get them out of wherever they are, and to do it, sorry, I was playing with my hair. Speaking of a beauty don't, or a beauty hack, this can't fix your hair, but it can fix the little wagon of those critters who are freeloading in your home, and we'd love to send it your way. Remember, it is easily really our lowest price that I've seen, matching at or near that today's special price. And remember, free shipping on everything until 12 midnight. So if you were going to get it, highly recommend that you do so now. Those are interest-free payments, 567-734. And Alexandra, you keep a beautiful and a very clean home, and we've said it repeatedly here at HSN.
Thank you.
But this is not about putting shame in somebody's game, no matter how often you clean, no matter how often you wash those sheets. It's just a fact of life. We've got stuff there, whether we realize it or not, basically.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. This is the stand that we're talking about. So you get the stand, so now you can actually just keep this out. I leave mine in the corner. I've got one in the corner in my bedroom, one in the living room, so I can just grab this. I want you to pass your RAYCOP for just a couple of minutes. I do this in real time, just a couple of times a week. That's all it takes, because I want you to stay on top of the problem. And then, of course, your fur baby's beds is a good idea to make sure that you pass this over also, because a lot of times the dust mites are also bothering our fur baby's skin. Now, here's that ultraviolet light. What this is doing is changing the DNA of those dust mites. It is disrupting their DNA. It's causing them not to hatch as much. We really want to get low on that population of those dust mites. Not to mention, this is killing germs, viruses, influenza A, and other bacteria, okay? That's a big deal. Then it has pulsating pads, I'm gonna show you in a minute, and then of course, the perfect amount of suction so that I can even pass this, look, even over the beads of Queen Elizabeth, my dog, and her pet bed. So important. You just plug this in, it's got a nice long cord, and then it also has the HEPA filter. Very important. Let me show you where that's housed. You'll change this like every other year, but right here in the back of the unit, you just pull this out. If you already own RAYCOP and you have not, and you've had it for more than a year or maybe 2 years, go ahead and get that kit so that you get that extra HEPA filter that is included. And then you just, pop this right back in. It's just so easy to do. Boom, just like that. But this is the dust cup that every time after you pass it and it fills up like this, you'll just rinse it under some water, let it air dry. That will dry in about an hour. If you get the kit, you also get an extra dust cup. So this is what comes in that kit. So I really hope that you make this an appliance that you bring into your home and just pass it right on the bed. And then even on the day that you strip the bed, you can pass it right on the mattress or the mattress pad or a completely made bed just like this. It's simple. I want you want to take better care of your family. You want everybody to be healthy, and you want not just a clean, but a sanitized home. And sanitized is different than just cleaning your home. We want everything sanitized. Let's go to the living room. I want to show you this on a tufted sofa and a couple other tricks I want you to see.
And as we do that, Alexandra, a couple of quick reminders for you. First of all, this was a late-breaking show. Our today's special from Bissell sold out, so thank you so much for your phone calls on that. We started the hour with our Live Pure, that cleaning system that I think, Steve, we are over half the quantities gone. Am I saying that correctly? Okay, so over half the quantity gone on that Live Pure. I know you've been seeing that item number at the corner of your screen. 2 32-ounce bottles. If you only use it as a hand sanitizer, it's safe around food safe surfaces, anything and everything. Get it, over half the quantity is gone. We moved to Honeywell, the #1 name for cleaning the air that we breathe, at a special adjusted price and free shipping, because everything's on free shipping only until 12 midnight. But what are you doing for those freeloaders in your mattress, in your pillows, in your carpet, in your pet bed, in your baby's mattress, even frankly in the upholstery of your car? Remember, this will, now it's not lighting up because it only lights up when it comes into contact with your surface. But Alexandra will show you, this is a wider path than a lot of those other wands out there. And I can even feel that vibration when I do this. Now, and you know what, Dustin, I don't know, can they see the sanitizer when I put it on the fabric? Maybe, can you guys, there we go, okay. So that is killing. It is killing those little guys. When you see that light, that should make you very happy. And then you can even feel, that vibration? Now again, I'm not touching it, that's why the light went off. It's disrupting their claws, so it's killing them. That was the light, disrupting their claws and getting them out of there, so no carcass. You buy it from that other big website, it's more money. You buy it from HSN, it's more money. Special adjusted price. This basically mimics our today's special value, and we're doing it with free shipping, and free shipping on everything. Fill up that shopping cart. I have been shopping like mad. Not like I need an incentive, but a lot of times I'll have a lot of things in my cart, and then the shipping adds up, and I put some things back. Shop till you drop. Free shipping on everything, everything. We live for those days. One more hour to do it. Alexandra, back to you in your beautiful home. What are we gonna show off next?
Thank you so much. So these are these little tiny wands that you see on the market. This is fine for a cell phone, maybe, you know, or, you know, I don't know, these, and then everything is still, all that matter is still inside. These are plastic allergen covers. You put them on the pillow, they're plastic, but now you've got all of that debris trapped, and then you're wondering why your eyes are so swollen. Now, here is a great example. You can see all of those particles, right? You can see the white powder represents the dust mites, okay, because that's how tiny. And then I've got this kind of like this 2-ply, very thick, it's almost like a flannel sheets, right? So it's red when you plug it in. It turns green after you press it for 3 seconds, and then turn it on, and it's on. I'm going to show you the path that this makes when you just give it a pass just a couple of times, okay? Because I want you to see that even through all of your bedding, how well this is working for you. Because watch, see, there's a path that is immediately formed where it has pulled in all of that debris. So you've got the ultraviolet light. We've gone over this about how that is killing those viruses, the bacteria, influenza A, staph, E. coli. That's the first time I even remembered that. The pulsating pads, because they're not lice, but they have claws, okay? We can't see those dust mites. But then here's that bouncing water showing the effectiveness of those pulsating pads. And then, of course, we've got the perfectly calibrized suction. What does that mean? That means you're not going to pull up all of your textiles, but look at the cyclonic action. See, when you're looking at this glass chamber, you can see the cyclonic action that's going on here. That is so important. Now, your family members are coming in through the door. I know that's what my family does, this door or the garage door. And God only knows what's on your person. And, you know, everybody is sitting on the sofas, What is getting on your textiles if you don't have RAYCOP? How are you going to pull them off? Vacuuming is not sufficient. You can't even find the disinfectant sprays right now. They're just impossible to find. And I don't want you spraying everything, loading it with chemicals. This is the way to go. You want to be able to pass your RAYCOP. Do you know how satisfying this is to know that, just a couple of seconds, literally I'll spend a minute or two on the sofa, on a seated chair. I don't have to wait for the steamer man to, come to the house and do this right on. And you know how there's accumulation inside the tufted areas? I just gotta give it a push in between. I can do even my glittery pillows, all of my accent pillows very, very easily, very quickly. And then always, it's about that dust cup. And, okay, this one's really bad. Now, the dust cup fills up. Now, this is after passing it several times. And how do I clean my dust cup? I just immerse it into the water using the pads of my fingers. I just clear that out, okay? I clear that out and then give it a dry, let it air dry. I usually use a paper towel. If not, I've been using just a regular towel. Let that air dry, and it'll be clean and new. And don't forget, it comes with that HEPA filter. And the HEPA filter is going to pull in all of those microorganisms. This is what you would find in a hospital in an air purification system, pulling in those microorganisms as tiny as 0.3, one strand of hair.